What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're gonna check out the Duskull Comm Day top tips to help you max out on, not shinies, Stardust. So welcome to the trainer club, here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited about Duskull Comm Day and Pokemon Go? Maybe you may not be excited about the Duskulls, but guys, you need to be excited about the Stardust. This is the time when anybody out there in my videos, 10 million Stardust isn't practical for anybody. You know, that's way too outlandish. I'd rather just have 30,000 Stardust at all times. Guys, come on. Now's the time to max out. We're gonna do this together. I know that all you guys that have been with me for a while have high Stardust benchmarks and you guys are succeeding easily in Pokemon Go. So let's get into the top Stardust tips for Duskull Comm Day in Pokemon Go. So I will be in London, England, playing Duskull Comm Day. So if you are anywhere in the area and want to come and play with me, I will see you guys there. I will be playing more than likely in Hyde Park in downtown London. So I hope to see you guys there. There's a chance that maybe when I get there on Thursday and I see St. James and I'm like, maybe this is better, I'm gonna go and have a quick overlook to see which one's gonna be better, and I will be playing there. So obviously they're not too far from each other. So if you guys are planning to travel down, I'll see you guys there. And then also, if you guys do want some new merch, it's gonna be in the shop. If you guys are traveling for any safari zones, it is going to be in the pinned comments below. And you guys only have a few days left to get the Safari Zone merchandise because it's limited, because I want to make sure that you guys do get it before the Safari Zone. So with all that said, let's get into it. We have Duskull Comm Day, Pokemon Go, let's go. It is going to be taking place on Saturday, October 9th from 11 a.m. all the way until 5 p.m. local time, guys. And since I am going to be in another time zone, please stay tuned to my schedule for my live stream because it's going to be a whole lot earlier, a whole lot later than what we typically do because we are in a different time zone. As far as the bonuses go, we have increased spawns, we have 3-hour incenses, 3-hour lore modules, and then we have 3 times catch Stardust, which is my favorite bonus for Comm Day in Pokemon Go. Dusclops evolved into Dusknoir is gonna get the exclusive move of Shadow Ball. You will not be able to do any type of TMing of it besides Elite TMs, and it's not gonna be in the move pool until after the Comm Day, but guys, I probably wouldn't suggest using an Elite TM on this specific Pokemon. Not only that, we are going to be able to get 4 free Sinnoh Stones, because remember that it does take a Sinnoh Stone to be able to get you there from the free research that's going on during the event. There's gonna be a 30 Ultra Ball free package. Ultra Balls are gonna be great. And additionally, there's gonna be a $1 storyline that's gonna be nothing dull about Duskull. I suggest you guys participate in that. It's only $1 and it's really great to add to your day to give you something extra to do. And then finally, as always, there's gonna be 1,280 coins for a box. That's going to include 50 Ultra Balls. It's going to have 4 incenses, 4 star pieces, and 1 elite charged TM. And obviously we're gonna need star pieces throughout the entire day if you wanna max out to your full potential. And then finally, we have shiny Duskull. So I hope you guys are ready. So with all that said, let's get right into it, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is gonna focus around leading up into this event, and typically I talk about other things, but this is Stardust here. So I wanna make sure I put this point right up front for everybody that may not watch my entire videos, guys. Research in the field form is gonna be one of the highest and best things that you can do right now. There is going to be an Audino field research. You need to get the Audino field research, give it a golden raspberry, and run from it. That's gonna be considered stacking the task. If you wanna see the complete video, you check it out up here. Stack as many Audinos as possible. The Audino task is gonna be hatch 2 eggs, so get after those, stack them. They are gonna churn so much Stardust on this day. If you can stack 100, guys, you are looking at over 300,000 Stardust. In a matter of 30 minutes, you guys would be close to churning 1 million Stardust. You heard it right, because Audino is 2,100 Stardust per catch. You times that by 3 for the catch increase, which is going to give you a grand total of 6,300 Stardust. Then you're gonna times that by 1.5, and that's gonna give you 9,450 Stardust. You times that by 100, 945,000 Stardust. Insanity. And then if you can't get all Audinos, you're gonna be earn 3 Buddy Hearts, and that's gonna give you a potential to get one of 2 options. One is gonna be a Sableye. Sableye is a boosted Pokemon as well, 750 Stardust per catch. And if you were able to get 100 Sableyes, which is a whole lot less likely, 337,000 Stardust 500. So if you guys combine those two, you're looking at 500,000 Stardust sitting in your field research tasks, stacked up That is completely mental, guys. That's so much Stardust, and that's before you even start catching throughout the day. So Stardust is huge. You're gonna need 12 star pieces for this day, and I suggest that you guys play this day as hard as possible. Do not overlook this day and go beyond and be like, Duskull sucks, I don't really care, I'm gonna play for an hour. Don't do it. Max your Stardust, 6 hours, block off your time. Trust me, it's totally gonna be worth your Stardust gains in Pokemon Go. You wanna get your Stardust benchmark up as far as possible on days that help you max out. And if we take it further, we wanna now look at the items that we need. We need Pokeballs. What kind of Pokeballs? We need red, blue, and Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls are gonna be the best because they catch the Pokemon the easiest. Do I think you need Ultra Balls for Duskull? I don't. You can get by with Great Balls. So having as many of these balls as possible helps you because you don't have these Pokemon breaking out and then making your day longer catching the same Pokemon. It's all about optimization to make it as efficient as possible. Next, we are going to need star pieces like we talked about, total of 12. Pineapple berries, if you do want pineapple berries, I have so much Duskull candy, I don't really care about pineapples, to be honest with you guys. And 296 XL candy, I will probably get that. Not really my main focus because I don't plan on level 50ing a Dusknoir either, even though the shiny is cool, and if I did get a Shundo, I would consider it. But beyond that, that's just where we're sitting. And then I also suggest you guys clear out your bag by at least 33% to give you guys some wiggle room. I think that's really effective. And then finally, stacking up on your 12-kilometer eggs, because I'm gonna be on 12 star pieces for the entire day. You might as well hatch all of those 12-kilometer eggs and make sure that you fully get all of the Stardust that you possibly can. As far as the Sinnoh Stones go, you guys do want Sinnoh Stones because you need to evolve. Do I think you need a ton of them? I don't. It's not Rock, Wreck, or Rhyperior good. But if you want to get them, you can get them from your 7-day research breakthrough. You can also get them from spinning stops. You can also get them from PvP reward battles. And you can also get them from defeating a Team Go Rocket leader. So those are the places to do as many as possible. The team leader battles, which is different from the Go Rocket leader battles in the battle all the way at the bottom, is only gonna be able to give you 3 items, rewards, per day, so make sure to capitalize on all those. With all that said, that's tip number 1, focus on the items and the Stardust and the field research tasks. So now, on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is gonna be all about where you play this event, guys. I highly suggest you play in a downtown area somewhere great, somewhere amazing, somewhere that has a loop or a square or a rectangle, something that is in a circular type motion to get your grind on. If you can't do that, what I suggest doing is find a place that has 4 to 5 to 6 Pokestops that you can virtually sit in. That's called a multi-lured area, right? Or a multi-stop area that can be lured, and you lure them up with premium lure modules. The premium lure modules are gonna churn through a lot more Pokemon faster. But if you're in a bigger loop, regular lure modules are gonna satisfy this scenario. Or if you have saved up your Zarude research, like I talked about, and you wanna use all of the Zarude research from step 3 and on, if you wanna see all of that, please check out the video up here and scrub to the section of the video. They're all labeled. You can start using that, but then you're gonna need mossy lure modules to draw out some of these extra Pokemon to help make sure that you catch them. And then obviously, if you have the potential to be in an area that gets some type of fog, I mean, coastal here on the West Coast, sometimes they get fog in the morning. It usually clears up during the middle of the day, but if you can check the forecast and find a foggy area that lines up with the grind location, that would be even better because Duskull is gonna be boosted in the foggy weather. So with all that said, let's get on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is gonna be the start of the event. Do not catch Pokemon about 20 to 30 minutes beforehand because all those spawns are gonna change over into Duskull, number 1. Number 2, do not do any field research from midnight all the way until 11 a.m. for any of the areas that you're gonna be playing because that field research, if completed beforehand, will not be available for Duskull Comm Day. Remember that is big. Duskull field research is gonna get you Ultra Balls, Great Balls, Golden Raspberries, Pineapple Berries, and Duskull encounters. Those are all gonna be a lot more valuable unless it is an Audino or a Sableye task encounter like we talked about in tip number 1, that obviously I would do and I would forego some of those items. And then right at the start of the event, make sure that if you have friendship bonuses stacked up, I always suggest, even though this is not a day for XP specifically, it's a great day that everybody's gonna be playing, so even if you have to not play up until that day, guys, and go after it and open your game right as the day has started because somebody's in a different country and they already hit best friends, then you open your game and you start playing, that's gonna be something that you can do as well. And the reason why you would wanna do that is because if they've opened the friendship bonus and they're a couple hours before you, and you don't want to put on an egg until the day starts, if you start your game, you go right into items and put a lucky egg on, as all the notifications will clear, then your best friend bonus or ultra friend will pop up, and you will realize it on that XP from that lucky egg. And then obviously the name of the game is not Shiny Check, guys. It is a Stardust event, meaning you have to catch as many as possible. And if you can't catch as many as possible, or you can't play, I would suggest using some type of catcher device to make sure that you guys are catching as much as possible, even if you can't play actively. Passively play, put on your star pieces, and check your game every 30 minutes to make sure that you are connected and cleared out your bag so you can keep catching and playing. But if that's the case, you're gonna need a lot of red Pokeballs to keep you sustained. So with all that said, let's get into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is gonna be focused around during the event. So we have Duskull coming from tasks. Want to make sure you guys know the 100% IV. It's going to be 402 from field research at level 15. Obviously can be shiny. And then additionally, like I talked about, it's going to be boosted in foggy weather for the ghost typing. As far as the 100% IVs, if it's not foggy weather, 605 is level 30. But if it is foggy weather, it can go all the way to 655. If it is not foggy weather, 605 is the max capacity at level 30, the highest one that you can catch. In foggy weather, 605 is not guaranteed to be that hundo anymore because now we have wiggle room and they can change up. If you guys want to see the complete video of how to determine what level your Pokemon are, you can check it out up here. And then if we're talking about PvP, it's going to be ranked Dusklops in the Great League, 183 in Shadow, 186 in the non-Shadow. Not the best, honestly. Ominous Wind, obviously Shadow Ball, I do believe will bump it up. Do I think it's gonna make it into the top 100? Probably not. And then in the Ultra League, Dusknoir is gonna be ranked 357. And in the Master League, it's gonna be ranked 385. So this Pokemon, unfortunately, doesn't really have, in my opinion, too much options to really breach the top in the Go Battle League. So what are going to be the 100% IVs for this Pokemon in PvP? 0-14-13 for the Great League, 0-15-15 for the Ultra League, for the Dusknoir. Obviously, if you're using it in the Master League, it's gonna be all 100% IVs. And finally, I wanna recommend that you guys do check out my social medias if you do want this complete graphic that I will be putting out to give you guys quick references to. And then for Dusklops in the Great League, 0-11-15, and that's gonna be what all the PvP IVs are. And so beyond that, as soon as the day starts, guys, you want to put on all your eggs, incubate it. You could even incubate beforehand and start walking. You want to put on all 12 star pieces to go through that the entire day. Then you want to catch all your field research and complete as much of the tasks as possible right up front so you do not forget. It's very important. And then obviously use the skip animation catch trick if you want to see it out here. It is a must to get as much out of every single comm day as possible. So with all that said, now it's on to tip number 5. Tip number 5 is gonna be all about post-event, guys. If you want, you can trade. If you wanna trade over 100 kilometers, that's gonna be great. If you do that, you're gonna be getting a guaranteed XL candy if you need any extra. Do I think you need it? I really don't. I always go for at least getting 296 XL candy just to have, just in case, because you can never be wrong when you are already secure, right? So you might as well get that. And if you trade, you can get Luckies. You want to evolve a couple Shinies. You need the Sinnoh Stones. And beyond that, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this event. Stardust is going to be the key. Field research is going to be amazing. So I appreciate you guys for being here, as always. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level, I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.